What's up, guys? So I wasn't going to start a video, but I kind of found something really neat, and I'm gonna die. Oh my word! Something's not working right. Hold on. Something's not working right.
What have we here?
So I found this. It's a full-on space battle, and it's right there is a legendary starship.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Target has lost its engines. They've lost grab jump capability.
Oh boy.
We've lost our mobility.
What's going on with all my stuff? Oh my word.
We've overloaded our engines last hit to turn our engines. We have weapons control back online.
I have no engines. Can't freaking... Oh my word! I don't know where my engines went. Like, they just instantly blew up. So yeah, this is gonna be tough. You gotta take out the little ships, I guess.
Open fire! Fire! The ground's not functional. Good.
Enemy died. Their grab drives down.
Damn. Red Dragon's on.
Alright, I'm gonna...
You took out the jump drive.
No, get between the asteroids.
Die! Die!
There we go.
Enemy jump drive online.
Alright. That was a good start.
We've lost grab jump.
Alright. Come on, shields. You need to go up. No!
It's lost propulsion.
Come on.
Captain,
It wouldn't let me move. Like, I was trying to reverse. It kept on running into it. I don't know what that was all about. Dude, I was so close. Come on, man.
Leave no
Alright, here's take 2, 3, 5. I don't know how many times I've done this. Oh, no, 3 times, because I reloaded to save as soon as I saw what it was.
You've met your match.
No, not that crap, Ryan. Target's jump system down.
Coyote.
They're dead in space. Ram jump down, Captain.
Damn it. Dude, oh my word. I think, am I hitting the ship? Am I like, actually colliding with it? Is it too close? Am I too close? Oh, you know what? I bet that's what's going on. You gotta destroy the small ships first. There's just too many small ships. But you know, the thing is, it puts me way too far in the back. And so by the time I get up there, all these other ships are destroyed.
Time to die. I got this.
An enemy's ground drive disabled.
Critical damage on the red drone.
Enemy's ground drive out of commission.
Didn't kill it.
Jump system flatlined.
Okay. I'm gonna try to make it to that asteroid there so I can actually... Come on, come on, come on. Dude, what's it? How's it still hitting me? Oh, it's literally right there.
You can try and run. You seem to have fixed the problem.
Ground drive's down.
Come on, come on, come on. We're almost there this time. We did it. Holy crap, dude, that's hard. Dude, look at that sucker. That was hard. Damn. Dude, that's my first legendary ship. So like I said, I wasn't planning on
Our
actually
jump
doing a
system's
video.
back up.
right now. It's like midnight. No, it's not even that. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. So what I'll probably do is I'm gonna tack this on to the beginning of another video, and yeah, so we'll just do that, because I mean, I'm not gonna make a whole video over one little section. But yeah, no, I wanted to share that with you guys. It's my first legendary ship encounter, and I have to admit that was pretty neat. So anyway, guys, hope you guys will stick around for the rest of it. What's up, guys? Welcome back. Some more Starfield, and just want to show, finally got this to maximum rank, so we'll see how that feels. Also, I'm on Iridani 3, just finished up this planet. So the only things I have left are like these 3 moons and like this guy right here. So Iridani's almost done. I've been working on this one for like ever. I always get distracted from it. Anyway, I was doing a couple of our side missions. These guys, I did a couple of these. Not very many, as you can see. I mean, there's so many of these quests here. Anyway, let's see here. I mean, this right here. We got to go to Paradiso. And I think, if I remember correctly, this is the wedding part. So we're gonna get hitched. Go ball and chain. Orbit. There's a sensor contact.
Let's do this. Hold the hint.
What am I doing?
No mercy. Taking damage.
Enemies ground drive disabled.
Not very smart.
Enemy's target has full propulsion.
Yep, that was easy. Ooh, 3,000 credits, I'll take.
Give up.
Okay, it still sounds like there is combat going on, but I don't see anything, so... Alright, Paradiso, here we go. What combat? I don't see anything.
Concentrate fire.
Unless there's something... There might be something glitched out over here.
You can't win this.
I literally have the pedal to the metal. And that's not going down. 5,800 kilometers. I might need to reload. I'd be able to fast travel now. Nope. Yeah, something's definitely glitched.
You can't win this fight.
Okay, so I'm starting to think I should have put some stuff into engine systems.
You'll in over your head.
Yeah, see, there's nothing here. Can I not just... I thought I could just grab jump. Maybe... Hey, you know what? I might need a... Wait, can I just do this? Hold on.
Surrender now.
Not that. I thought if I scanned or something, I don't know. I'm just kind of stuck here.
You're not getting away.
Sometimes I really hate how some of the keys are like bound to two different things. All right, let me try this again. Hold on.
Take them down.
Yeah, it's not letting me. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to reload. Damn, I really hope this doesn't make me redo this planet that I just did, because this planet was kind of a pain. Try this again, shall we?
Landing struts primed. Retros firing.
Speak to Sarah.
As we were landing, I picked up a message from Aja. Before we go to the ceremony, I want you... I just melt when I hear you say things like that to me. I love you, and I'm forever thankful to have someone as amazing. Now come on.
Alright,
But
Aja
first-
is waiting for us.
We should probably...
Speak to Abigail. Where is Abigail? Hold on, I think I need to make the quest, There we go. Abigail! I'm here to take your daughter. Does kind of look like a beach, doesn't it?
You must be Sarah's partner. Where is she?
Seriously? I gotta wait here for this? Who are
I'm
you?
so happy for you this day.
I give myself a contusion. Contusion.
It certainly was nice of you to think of me when...
It's good to see you too, Mum.
I just wish you would have given me more notice. Or maybe some time to get to know your dear partner. I barely even know her name. Yes, good to meet you too, my dear. If only my daughter had thought to introduce us sooner. We could have built more of a rapport before this big day.
We'll have plenty of time to talk more later, I'm sure, after the ceremony.
She just wants to leave.
Anyway, I'm sorry, Mum. I know how this must all seem to you. This was a sudden decision, and we didn't want to waste any more time. We wanted to keep the ceremony small and involve only the people I care about the most.
While she's holding a freaking drum beat.
Dear. I hope you know that I am delighted to be here. To see you finally get married. It's been a long time coming, and I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Thank you for coming, Mum. We'll be sure to talk more in a bit. But for now, let's not keep poor Aja waiting.
Just a few moments for everyone to take their places. It's so lovely to see you, Sarah.
It's wonderful to see you too, Aja. This is the one I told you about.
I've heard a lot about you. All of it good. You're quite a catch.
10 seconds in,
I may have
already
blown up
you're
a few
embarrassing
people
everyone.
on accident,
Before
and
we
not
go
bad
any
guys.
further, I just want to make sure that you are right for Sarah. She's quite special,
Oh, God. Now you're embarrassing me.
That's called love, my dear. You better get used to it. Well, I've seen enough. I can read people the moment I lay eyes on them. And you're going to make Sarah quite happy.
Coming from you, Aja, that means a lot.
Of course, Sarah. You know I always look out for you. Now, are we ready to begin the ceremony? Very well. If everyone's ready,
Attend the ceremony.
Then
I'm
I'll
part of
begin.
it.
It's been years since Sarah Morgan and I have spoken. And though it might appear that we've grown apart, I feel that we've become closer friends than ever before.
Wonder why she's not exactly
I
part
received the
of
message
Constellation.
with Sarah's intent to
I'm
marry
sure that Sarah's
is that
mentioned
she
it.
wanted me to officiate the ceremony.
This entire time, I thought she was like actually
overwhelmed
dead.
with joy. Not because she had decided to rekindle our friendship, but because she was allowing me to share the happiest moment of her life I can't imagine a greater honor. And for that, Sarah, I thank you.
I wouldn't have had it any other way, Aja.
Before you present your vows, I'd ask both of you to remember that love is what brought you together today. It is a foundation upon which a structure of trust, faith, and affirmation is built. This structure can be absolutely impenetrable if you both agree to love each other unconditionally, with faith, devotion, and acceptance. And most importantly, to allow yourself to be loved.
Yes, Sarah.
Remember, there are no other bonds more meaningful than the one you are undertaking today. You should cherish this moment and hold it close to your hearts as a reminder of the love you share. If you both are willing to abide by these words, then you can be assured that your lives will be filled with joy and happiness forever.
That was beautiful.
Did you need a moment?
Oops, I didn't mean to
Sarah?
skip that.
No, I'm fine. But I wanted to say something before you continue. When we stood beside that waterfall in New Atlantis, you told me that I needed to forget the past and focus on what I have right now. I swear, with every fiber of my being, that the past will no longer be an obstacle in my life. And I will honor your words by focusing my affection on the most important thing in my life. You. This is my solemn pledge to you. From deep within my heart, from deep within my soul, for all eternity.
And you? Did you have anything you wanted to say to Sarah?
Let's see here.
I know it will. I'm going to hold you to that promise.
You had a gift, Sarah?
Yes. I wanted you to have this as a token of our love. I'm giving this to you as a symbol of the clean break I've made from my past. Oh, it would have been impossible without your help. And for that, I'll be forever grateful.
With these promises of affection and these vows you've exchanged, by the power vested in me by the Articles of Constellation, I happily pronounce you life mates. Congratulations!
Aja, I don't know what to say. That was... oh, amazing. I couldn't imagine having the ceremony without you.
I'm glad everything worked out for you, Sarah. I'm only sorry that we waited so long to reach out and contact one another.
Thank you.
It was my pleasure. Well, you're both welcome to stay here for as long as you like. Sarah, your mother will be staying here with me for a few weeks. We've actually got a lot more in common than I expected. So, I guess this is goodbye for now. I wish the both of you
Sarah
a happy and healthy
more or
life
less
together.
hates her mom, and her
I
mentor's
will
like,
never
"Oh
forget this,
yeah,
Aja.
by the way, I like your mom. She's gonna hang out with me for a while."
Abigail here at my door. She's quite charming.
Okay, reach maximum relationship level with a companion.
You and my
Star-crossed.
Sarah are such a lovely couple.
Alright, so we got that done. Now, we can either do further into the unknown, but I was thinking, since we're in the Parima system, you might want to try... Where's it at? we might want to try this. Since we're already here. Oh, that's blue. Holy crap, that could sear your eyes out.
I'm here to satisfy your needs.
Oh, Paradiso is absolutely beautiful. Can you possibly imagine a more tranquil place for a resort?
I have a feeling we're about to...
It may be paradise, but that doesn't mean
I
we
like
don't
that
run into
armor.
trouble
That's
from
some
time to
cool
time.
armor. Like, I find that, honestly, the body armor in this game is really well done.
Welcome to Paradiso. Jiro Sukiyama at your service. Do you have a security concern, or is there...
Ah, yes, of course. I'm glad you came. Under normal circumstances, we would not enlist outside help in this manner. But this is a matter we can't afford to worry our guests about. As such, we need to handle this. So, before we proceed, can you swear not to discuss this with anyone else unless explicitly directed to do so? Great. I appreciate it. Not too long ago, a strange and enormous ship appeared in Parima space. It is now locked in orbit around our planet. So far, it doesn't seem to be hostile, but any attempts to communicate with it have been in vain, so we're unsure of the ship's intentions.
Okay.
It is. Whatever's going on, we need to approach this with care. First, see if you have more luck communicating with them. Whatever you do, it's important to remember to seek diplomacy with who or whatever's on board. As soon as you have any more information, report to Oliver Campbell. He's the CEO of Paradiso. All formal decisions will need to go through him, and he'll have your pay. Good luck.
Alright. Go back to the Indomitable and try to board the ship. Now, I've heard a lot of people really liked this quest.
Let's put this bird into space.
It's got a really interesting premise. That's why I kind of want to showcase it. Because most of this series has been, for the most part, just the faction quests. So you see Crimson Fleet, Ryujin, and Freestar.
Achieving orbit
You know,
now.
and of course Constellation. Oh, dude, I didn't even see it.
And we're locked in.
Alright, let's see what's going on.
Stay alert. Weapons at the ready.
You're human.
Clearly you're not. You're obviously human, but how are you here? We didn't know any others left Earth.
Imagine what's going through these poor people's minds right now.
Oh, come
no
on,
reason
it was
to tease.
funny!
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader. And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
I don't know all the particulars, but I'll try to answer
Ah,
as best
colony
I can.
ship.
It's a colony ship. It was built long ago by our ancestors to sustain our crew over hundreds of years in space through generations of travelers. It's sturdy, fast, and spacious. That last one is important because we had to take as many supplies as possible with us on the journey and still have ample space for our crew. You've come aboard the Earth colony ship, Constant. Generations ago, we set forth from the planet Earth with the mission of colonizing a new habitable world, in the spirit of our ancestors nearly a millennium ago.
Okay.
I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by, well, we don't know. Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and the others.
Yes.
We're not entirely sure. Our engineers believe it's possible that our technology just isn't compatible
Yeah, honestly,
with theirs.
I mean, that does
All
kind of
we
make
hear when
sense.
using them to communicate with anyone is a bunch of disturbing noise. It gave me the heebie-jeebies at first.
Yeah, because I mean, you can't. I guess a good analogy to this is like take a radio from a radio transmitter from 100 years ago, and then try communicating with a modern day cell phone tower. Yeah, you just can't do it. It just doesn't work that way, you know. So it's kind of the same thing in this case.
Well, the short answer is, we didn't. It's a generation ship, which is to say that most of us lived long, happy lives on board and passed our mission down to our children. It was never intended that the original crew would make it to our destination, though it would seem that was perhaps a bit presumptuous. We do. Well, sort of. We saw structures using our surveying equipment. We've also seen the various ships pass us by. Some even seemed to want to communicate, but couldn't. Of course, we your question confirms one of our recent theories. It would seem that some form of faster-than-light travel or space-bending technology was invented
probably
during
more
our long
space-bending
journey.
technology.
That would explain why we would find people this far out into space. I guess technology leapfrogged us at some point. Interesting. I can only imagine that our predecessors didn't believe the technology would... Oh yes, of course. Where are my manners? Now then, please follow me. Dr. DaCosta, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
They're all using old shotguns. That's a pretty nice little detail. They're all using the
I do not believe we have need to fear our guests.
what is that, spas? I think that's a spas.
Welcome to the Earth colony ship Constant. In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction-level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable.
He wasn't far off, but...
So, he gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
I wish I could actually walk with it, though. I bet there's probably somebody out there who's made a mod to fix this issue. I don't know why it's so hard for... and it's not just Bethesda, really. A lot of games I've played
Never seen a ship
can't seem to get the walking speed right.
Again, I haven't seen any ships.
Cyberpunk does a pretty good job of it, but it's almost too fast, I
this
think.
outdated, I'm amazed this vessel is able to navigate at all. It's almost like walking through a museum.
Let's talk. now that you're here, I can finally give my crew a chance at a new life. I think I'm coming up on 6 years now. I was only a teenager when my father died, passing command of the ship to me, as is tradition. Because of that, I've had to sort of learn as I go along, instead of taking years of study and apprenticeship under the prior captain. I think some people on the ship resent me for not having the level of experience as my predecessors. But at the same... a bit frazzled, as you can imagine. People are anxious about discovering that we're not alone, and also worried about what will come to pass. While we hope we can work out a deal with the people on the surface, they seem reluctant to reach out. I do know that we can't afford to stay here in orbit forever. The ship was built to sustain us for many years with backup provisions just in case, but even that will come to an end eventually. Difficult is the wrong word. It can be both challenging at times and also exciting. Our mission was to rebuild humanity on a distant world, believing that we were Earth's last hope. To think that while there has always been a Brackenridge in the captain's chair, that I am the one to finally oversee our journey's end is truly exhilarating. But with this stumbling block in our path, at this final moment, I feared... Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. Does that sound agreeable to you?
Let's see here.
We suspect that our equipment is woefully obsolete compared... In all honesty, we never expected to need to communicate with anyone, so our comms aren't particularly robust. We even attempted communicating with lights and sounds. Something we saw in an old movie, but I don't believe they picked up on it. If anything, it may have inadvertent...
Let's see here.
Ah, so they have a name. And it sounds promising that they sent you here to speak with us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim, given... We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate as... Yes, of course. But we need to start from a firm position and state our goal. If need be, we can compromise, work out a mutually beneficial deal or some such, but initially I'd like you to be firm with them and convince them to leave the planet to us. Let me know how they respond, and we'll go from there.
See here, will do.
Thank you, and Godspeed.
Alright, negotiate...
We got strict
I
rules
did
around
not
here.
speak at all. Negotiate with Oliver Campbell. So we gotta go see the tomato soup guy. Dude, this is freaking cool.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
I'm just kind of wandering. I love how the engine looks like a freaking...
I just heard from a
Engine looks like a freaking, like, diesel.
Wow, I've heard about you,
That's not where I'm supposed to go.
What it's like out there beyond our little community.
Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting.
Crew accounted for. We're ready to depart.
You know, I love how they finally added ladder physics to a Bethesda game.
Well,
But I
if it isn't
haven't
my
used a
favorite
ladder
walking game.
in this game in forever. I just jet back up the ladders. I mean, it's just faster. Make sure I press the right button.
Docking seal released.
Okay. where's the planet? You know, honestly, it would have been really cool if they added some sort of scene for landing onto the planet. You got a scene for takeoff, but not for landing. Would have loved to have some sort of, you know, instead of a black screen.
I am aware that this is your 8th visit to our resort. Your repeat patronage is much appreciated. Is there any assistance I may offer you today?
Actually, a question. Usually, when I come here, the shuttle takes a certain route, showing me the beauty of this world. But this time,
I think I've seen this robot before.
And we passed by a lot more open water. Was there something wrong with our normal flight path? I heard the rumors of a ship in orbit.
Please allow me to apologize for this inconvenience. This alternate entry was required due to a meteor shower affecting the usual descent route.
Right, let's, we don't need to hear his little explanation. I mean, obviously we're not getting the scenic route anyway, so it doesn't quite matter a whole lot.
It's my pleasure to make sure I get
Oh, this looks like a lovely.
Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need any? Sure. Have.
Into the Shark Tank, huh?
I just feel that we should
You're
be
lucky I'm
focusing
not like
on the
the other
natural
board members,
beauty of this
lazing
planet,
about the beaches
not
without
our
a care.
amenities.
I am. And you must be the diplomat Giro told me about. Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay at our resort before we spoke. But given the circumstances, I'm going to cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there, causing all sorts of problems for our resort. You like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens! We run a premier resort getaway here. We can't have our guests concocting stories about some budgy old ship, hey? As it is, we've had to reroute our luxury liners round the other side of the planet on entry so no one sees it. It's bad for business. We need to nip this in the bud and take... Ah, we're being directed.
What would you say if I told you it was an alien mothership here to destroy the planet? Oh boy, that would be, Sarah would dislike that.
Well, that's something. Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Something tells me that's not going to work. Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some...
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them. Quite a bit, too. They'd need to work off all their debts before being allowed to leave.
Wrong.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map. What do you think?
That's not a bad idea.
Sounds costly.
Oh,
We
okay.
can't
I don't
absorb
like
that
her. Can I
cost,
kill her?
and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction. Someone else would have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either works for me. Just tell me what you want to do. We own this planet, they don't. Here at Paradiso, we don't like leaving things to chance. Who knows what these people will do with their land?
Probably more than you are.
Disasters they may come up with. And how that might mar the satellite imagery of the planet in our brochures. No, much better to assimilate them into our culture if they come here to live, rather than leave it to chance. And that's within your right. But as these... So, as much as I... I'm not suggesting anything, other than it would make our lives so... We operate outside of the Free Stars only, you see, partially because we don't want anyone else. And we'd rather not draw attention to it. As I've mentioned, it could be bad for business. We'd much rather settle this independently. It's not our responsibility to bear the brunt of that cost. We're being more than generous by offering the use of our engineering team to help install it. A custom grav drive can't come cheap, and I assume they have neither the monetary means nor the connections to get a hold of that kind of technology. That leaves the only other party in this negotiation. You. Oh, I didn't say that specifically. This would be a mutual contract for room and board in exchange for services rendered. Of course, there's no telling how long this arrangement will last, given the substantial costs we'd need to take on in order to accommodate them here, including their continued room and board. But this may save the resort on operating costs in the long term, as we'd be able to let go of some of our current paid staff.
Oh my word, I so wish that I could be evil in this game.
And which proposal? They'd be hard-pressed to defend their claim in any courts. Our charter goes back years. We may be outside the settled systems, but that... I'm sorry, but you're going to need to be the one to break the news. Ah, good on you. You want to see a man named Benny St. James over at Hope Tech. He's the best in the business. If anyone can retrofit a 200-year-old ship with a modern grav drive, it'd be him. Look.
I know this was a difficult decision, but if it's any consolation, I think you've made the right choice.
Thanks, Sarah.
Compared to the destruction of their vessel and relegating them to a life of servitude, I'd say this is the best chance they've got.
Right. On behalf of the Paradiso...
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them. The resort facilities are precisely what we bring to the table.
No way! This is hopeless. I'm out.
Only reason I don't want to kill him is... He was kind of nice. Alright, well. I got that, I wonder what happens if Sarah's angry at you. Like when you're married.
What are you doing?
This is...
Paradiso security! Get back here!
Yeah.
All right. Out with it. What the hell is the matter with you? Wait. I'm angry
You want to play this fool? Members of Constellation, if you intend... I'm not going to... If you don't. Look, just...
Yeah, so that really doesn't... I was kind of expecting some different voice lines with somebody you're married to, but I guess not. And why does that guy have to be a freaking essential
there are
NPC?
Millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them.
One of these days. Hello there.
Hello there. Why do these... That if I had one complaint, I really wish that some of these characters weren't essential. Like, honestly, the only characters I feel like that should be essential are probably companions. And even then, only the Constellation companions. The rest of them, yeah, like, for example, the Adoring Fan, you know, I don't guess he needs to be essential necessarily. Or, like, the other crew members that you hire. But, I mean, it would be a lot more interesting We might need to go. Let's go to Wolf real quick. See if I can upgrade my engines.
All right, let's cycle that airlock and get aboard.
Anything I can help you with?
Nope.
I try not to trade in
there
gossip,
something you
but
by all means.
Okay.
Information. I'm
Alright, let's see if we can just fast travel to Fallow.
This is Freestar Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship.
Remember that.
Scan complete. You're clear to land.
Oh, well, you can't land it on anyway, so. Oaktown! Give us a good price, please.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
That's good, because I don't have any. Except for your attitude.
Keep an eye on your valuables.
Come on.
Oh, this.
You've got nothing. Nothing.
Why are they
Not gonna
hostile?
last much longer.
You got this, Sarah. Because if I do any shooting, they're gonna get pissed.
You picked the wrong day to piss me off.
Oh no, that wouldn't work. The O2 needs enough capacity for the whole ship. Sure, that sounds like me. What can I do for you? I'm a little busy, but I think I could spare some.
I don't even need a gun.
Oh, you should have just said that. Of course I can help you. Oliver sent a courier ahead of you. I did some research on ships from that era, and I have a decent idea what we're dealing with. So grav drives didn't really take off until after the ship was built.
Yeah, hence the reason that it doesn't have a grav drive.
That looks like it could be compatible. With some minor adjustments. It's in good shape, too. Parts not cheap, though. Neither is the labor. Just pay the combined cost of parts and labor, and it's yours. It's a pretty big ask. I'm not sure about karma, but True. I keep telling myself I'm holding on to it for the right time. Perhaps? You're starting to make a lot of sense. Tell you
I have no problem using manipulation
this
skill.
is for a good cause. While I can't give you the pod for free, You're darn right it is. I'll get to work on it right away. I recommend you go back to the ship and ask the captain to prepare for its retrofit. Stat, we'll send the part along when it's ready and install it with that. Pleasure working with you.
All right. Speak to Amin. Rima. Oh, it's now called the ECS Constant. That's pretty cool. I like that. The ECS part, probably Earth Colony ship.
Nice clean dock, Captain.
Alright, let's go. Come on, why does she keep calling me Captain? I'm married now. Call me like Honeybun or something. I don't know. Anything but Captain. Alright, where's the...
We were never trained to address threats.
And to think all this time we thought we were alone.
Sure is nice to know there are other people.
She's not really gonna like this, I don't think.
If the other colonists knew how many times the Constant almost came apart at the seams... Whew. Well, thankfully, I never let it. I was hoping to talk to our visitor from outer space, and here you are! Welcome, welcome! I have a million burning questions, but I won't overwhelm you. There will be plenty of time. How did you do it? Did you... I knew it. It's incredible! I read about this technology in our archives from Earth, but it was only theoretical back then. Amazing! I'll have to learn more. Oh, I've got some... I haven't even given you my name. Chief Engineer Kazemi, but you can call me Amin. And, I might add, I'm one of the reasons we're still... Yes, of course. Great question. All of the reading I've done on the matter suggests that at the time, there was uncertainty that the technology would ever work, or if it did. So, I trust they made the decision.
Hey?
Some may say I'm a master of keeping things together with nothing but duct tape and bubblegum. Well, if we had any gum left. Pretty sure that ran out 100 years ago. When I'm not dealing with catastrophic engine failures, I manage the other engineers. We maintain all the machines. Many years ago, when I was a junior engineer, the reactor's computer burned out. I'll spare you the details, but when that happens, the ship and everyone had to jury-rig parts from old media devices to prevent a meltdown. Yes! So, do people only live on naturally habitable planets, or did they learn? Are we in contact with alien species?
Yeah, kind of
So
in
more,
contact.
but I don't want to take them all. Disappointing. But I suggested that the most likely explanation for you was that humanity had developed faster, more advanced technology. I'm not so... I can assume these types of colonies are strictly for mining and gathering. Haha! I knew it! Incredible! Amazing! Even this ship was only possible by our families pulling... Thank you. What grab drive? Just joking. All right. This will... I have just received word that the drive is here. Ready to get to work? Oh! Don't... we've kept this ship going with minimal incidents this long. But, to be clear, What we're doing is very...
Alright, let's go.
Great. There are 3 preparations I need you to help me make while I set things up on my end. First thing I need you to do is reroute the power from the port turbo pump.
You manage
to the
engineers.
auxiliary
There's
cryogenic
engineers
radiator.
in here. Why can't they do
Then,
that?
Turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Last, you'll need to decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Got it? Let's hop to it.
Can I have him...
I can't tell you how many times... something wrong. There are 3 things. Reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary. Turn the plasma... Decouple them.
Okay.
See you!
It was that first one that I couldn't remember.
Hi.
Plasma gun. I need the power reroute thing. Hold on.
I've lived my entire life. People always appreciate the good. Something wrong? How else to live? There are 3 things. Reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Turn the
Okay.
Decouple the
So, port turbo pump to... Did he say... Okay, did he say auxiliary or primary?
Keeping at 200. Something wrong? There are 3 things. Reroute the power from
auxiliary.
The port, turn the plasma run. Decouple the magnetic.
Yep. Stop.
Good luck out there.
Which... port. And then... Oh, crap. Okay, there was a... So, port. We want to go to auxiliary. So it kind of doesn't make... It doesn't allow you to blow up the ship with you on it. Then the last one... I don't remember what the last one was.
If the other colonists... something wrong? There's still something left. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from...
crap.
Something wrong. There's still something... Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Careful not to touch any...
That one, decouple, and we're doing it from the... Go.
Looks like everything is good to go on both your end and...
Okay. Gotta figure out which way to go first.
Careful waving that fancy gun around.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
Brackenridge. That sounds so familiar. Something from history slates that I've read. Oh, I feel I should know who this person is, but somehow it's escaped my memory.
Philippe?
Hey, that's me. Yeah, how much longer until we can get down to the surface? Let's drink.
So you have Rupert L. and Rupert. Whatever his name is.
No matter the outcome, well, it would appear we have the means to go. The engineers even upgraded our communications equipment so we can speak with passing ships. Turns out it was a pretty easy fix. Thank you again for all you... Without you, we'd most likely be stuck. I'll make sure people tell tales of your generosity. I don't know if we can ever fully repay...
Oh, she gave us a gun.
You're lucky.
Damn. Oh, it's her gene tag.
We're under orders not to escort you right off this ship.
Wow, that's rude. All right, Sarah.
The two of us make. Want to see what I'm capturing?
Not sure why I'm carrying a succulent, but okay.
Don't stay away too long.
Alright, well, I guess that's going to do it for this one, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time.